So as of right now, I am housed. I found a place to stay. I got help from my family. So thank God for them. So I really needed help. I just have one thing that I want to talk about as I'm packing my stuff into this place. The guy that I was in a band with, he owns the house that I was originally staying at here on the East Coast. And we were in the middle of, I guess, making our first EP. I helped out with lyrics. I did all the bass parts. I helped out with song structure. And because I was the most organized person there, I know I don't look organized, but when I set my mind to something, I'm very, very methodical. Because I was the most... Alright, backing up. I thought my contributions had earned at least some goodwill. They've earned some help. Not financial help. I wasn't going to ask them for money. All I asked this guy for, Felix, all I asked him for was to do a load of laundry at his house and to take a shower. Just that way, because I could show up for work still sleeping in my car, but at least I won't stink. At least I'll be shaven. And he said me to go find a hotel and a laundromat. And this guy is still going to expect me to show up for band practice after that. Even though we had been hanging out for 2 months and I thought we were friends at this point. I think it's fair to help out your friends. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking to even sleep there. I was sleeping in my car. I'm just asking for a place to help maintain myself so that I can get back on my feet. And he said to fuck off. That's what he said. In nicer words, but that's what he said. I'm not going to finish the EP with these guys. They can find a new bassist. That's my conclusion. I don't want to help these guys out. Because apparently my contribution that I had artistically to this was not enough to warrant a shower. And if my artistic contribution is devalued, or should say is valued that little, why should I help them? They don't respect me. And at the end of the day, being in a band, there is a piece of that that's about respect. They don't respect me. Why? No, I'm done with them. However, I've been in this, not necessarily this situation before, but I've had echoes of this in my earlier life. And there's a piece of me that is very hesitant to rush to conclusions like this. Now, I could say sunken cost fallacy. I put so much work into this. I do want to finish this. I made the album art for it. I literally named our band. I came up with the name for the EP. Why would I piss all that down the drain? And then the other conclusion that I've been batting around in my head is I should just sell my fucking... I'm done dealing with musicians because there's a type of person... I am not indicative of the average musician in regards to personality. There is a type of person who becomes a musician generally. They are not reliable people. I've met a lot of them. They're self-centered, oftentimes. And I'm not going to say that I'm not this sort of beacon of altruism. But I do think that there are certain principles and there's like a code of honor that if you're a friend with somebody, you need to follow that code. Many musicians that I met in the past don't have that code. This could be a generational thing, and in another video I was talking about that before. It could be that people my age right? Because I look like I'm 45, but I'm not. I'm 27. So people my age simply might just be more self-centered in general. And this is a cultural thing. So I'm painting with probably too broad of a brush here. However, I still think that there is some truth to that. I don't want to deal with these people anymore. So the question is, do I give up music altogether? Do I give up playing bass and sell? Because obviously I'm strapped for cash. So do I sell my instruments to buy paints and then just start painting, which was my original sort of knee-jerk reaction? Or to like a nice easel or something like that, or brushes or whatever. I think that irrationally it can make sense, but I'm very hesitant about this because it could be a rationalization, because instead of actually reasoning to a conclusion that comes from a good place. I've dealt with some pretty insane people, snaky people the past week, and it could be that I'm rushing into this decision stupidly because I am put into a state of inherent distrust. I don't know if it's the right decision, but it is just something that I'm wrestling with. I don't know. I'll sleep on it.